This week, I had 3 separate grocery hauls, 2 from Walmart and 1 from Aldi, and it's because we're hosting a party this weekend, which I'll share the party menu at the end of this video, but we also need the usual groceries for our meals this week. The first haul is from Walmart. It is actually not a very big haul, and that is because I did a great job of shopping from our pantry, freezer, and refrigerator first, and I made our menu this week based on what I already had, making sure to use it up. So this side over here are the things that we will eat this week. And then these things over here are for our party we're having this weekend. So let's just go through everything. For the week, we always get chicken tenderloins, got more of those. I got these chicken breasts because this is going to be for our chicken stuffing and gravy. We're wanting to get rid of some of those pantry items, so that's what this chicken is for. Heavy whipping cream just to have on hand. Then we got some celery to go with that chicken meal. 3 avocados, a staple, a weekly staple, as well as broccoli, always a staple. Some green onions, a staple. And then these for lunch. I really enjoy these, the chicken sausage apple. These are so great to have with sauerkraut and sauce, really good. Pepperoni, because we're gonna make those chicken, cans of chicken. In fact, what did I do with those? I got 2 more cans of chicken. Here they are. They were behind me. 2 more cans of the chicken breast in the can. We got 2 of those. That's to make the chicken pizza with the Caesar salad on top. I got another block of sharp cheddar cheese. We always have sharp cheddar on hand. 1 sweet potato for some lunches to go with bowls and different things. Grated Parmesan, which will go with this Parmesan chicken. And then this, just some extra, some honey, some staples here. We needed honey, we needed garlic powder, we needed onion powder, and it is pickling season, so we got pickling spices. That is all I needed for us for this week. So then, thinking ahead for the weekend with the big party we're having, actually it's not a big party, just a small gathering of friends for music and fun. So I'm planning to make a lot of appetizers for that. So one thing I do want to make is some pulled pork. I want to make some pork sandwiches or also some cornmeal, some cornbread waffles. And make those, and then coleslaw. So this will go on those waffles or rolls, whichever they prefer, and have this in a crock pot with barbecue sauce. So that's pulled pork. Let's go back here with the sauces. I got this teriyaki based and glazed. That is going to go with these meatballs. I'm going to make just a crock pot meatball with a different sauce, which will have teriyaki and honey mustard. So that is the plan. And then rotel, this is for a dip, as well as you cannot have a party without a bunch of blocks of Philadelphia cream cheese. So I got 4 blocks of that. 4 peaches for another appetizer. That will be some skewers, some Gouda, which will be, actually it'll be peach and Gouda. So that's what I got that. They'll be on skewers with some thyme. And then, so there's those meatballs. Sour cream, gonna make boat dip with this seasoning. I got this Mexican seasoning. This is from Kinder's, the taco blend. So that will go together. And then I'm gonna make a Nashville hot chicken dip. So I needed some chicken breast tenders. These are frozen. I'm gonna get them back in the freezer so they do not defrost on my kitchen counter, but that is what I bought those for. So this is party food over here, our weekly food over here, and ready to put it all away. Just a little side note. This is definitely not everything for the party. There is going to be plenty more food for the party. Speaking of more food, here is our second haul, this time from Aldi. Starting with our cheeses, I did get a block of Swiss cheese. This is going to go with cheese and ham and pickle on a skewer with a dipping sauce. So Swiss cheese, got a block of Colby Jack cheese, got this cheese, a double smoked cheddar cheese, which will go on our charcuterie board, as well as a dill Havarti, and some camembert, and I thought I had another one, but these mozzarella balls are going to be for the caprese bites with tomato and basil. Spinach and artichoke. This is a spreadable cheese. That's going to be stuffed in the peppers, not these peppers, but these mini peppers. I'm going to stuff them in there. And then these peppers are going to serve as a holding for our ranch dressing, or also I'll slice them up for them to go on the charcuterie board. I have some raspberries for that as well, and 2 things of blackberries. So adding some fruits and cheeses and vegetables on our board, including some red grapes and some baby carrots. Got some green onions, which are going to go in some dips and be a great garnish, as well as parsley will be a garnish. And then cilantro, I just like to always have on hand. Zucchini, I was thinking also to go with our veggie charcuterie cheese board, have some different vegetables for dipping. And then I'm going to make a pineapple ham. It's called a poolside Hawaiian dip, and that's what I'm going to make with this ham steak with, I got a can of pineapple chunks. And then here is some ham, Black Forest ham, to go with the Swiss cheese for those skewers that I'm going to make with the pickles. Smoked salmon, that's just for us to have on hand, not necessarily for the party, but the prosciutto is for the party. I am going to put that on the charcuterie board. All right, so I think that covers that side. And then here, these are just some staples for us to have this week. I got some chicken breasts for my son so he can have some protein, as well as our chicken tenders, chicken tenderloins. We always have a package of those. So I did get those from Aldi because it is cheaper, and as well as our coffee. We do get the whole beans, and I love this kind, the organic Honduras and the organic Peru. So I get 1 bag of each of those. It's such a great value. Best price I can find anywhere. And then some nicer premium napkins will be for the party. So that is everything. That is going to be, like I said, this is trip 2. Trip 3 will actually be a Walmart delivery that I hope to see shortly. Our Walmart groceries have been delivered. This is hopefully the 3rd and final haul. So I'm going to go through everything and share what it is going to be used for. So let's get started. Right here we have 2 packages of bacon. I'm making bacon wrapped peaches, and I'm also making a dip that calls for bacon. I have this frozen raw shrimp. I love the ones that come peeled, deveined, and tail off. Saves me that extra step. That's going to be used for shrimp browns that are going to be on cucumbers with some guacamole on top. I have some kale, which is going to be a crisping topper for one of the recipes. And then guacamole, which is going to be used with that shrimp and cucumbers. So some ham, some deli ham. It's going to be on a skewer with some cheese and pickles with a dipping sauce. I have some feta. I'm going to be making a whipped feta with honey, and I needed feta for another dip. Some strawberries just to be displayed just for some fruit on kind of the charcuterie area. These avocados are actually extras for us just to have on hand. And 2 limes to go with some of the dips and some of the drinks. I got some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That is going to be used for our pulled pork. More peaches for the appetizer with the bacon. I got a cantaloupe that we're also going to wrap with prosciutto. I'm going to have that on skewers. And then some carrots to go on the charcuterie board. These pearl mozzarella balls, these are going to be used for our caprese bites with basil and tomatoes. Cream cheese, you can't have a party without cream cheese, and I already bought 4 blocks, so this is another block of cream cheese for all the dips and spreads we're gonna have. Another dip is gonna include sour cream with some cheddar cheese, and it's going to be a dip also with some rotel. That's gonna be so yummy. Another block of cheese, so one's sharp cheddar and one's medium cheddar. And then I got some of the Lighthouse Homestyle Ranch for dressing. This is actually for the dip, so I'm going to use that as a dip for all the vegetables and things to have just on the side for dipping. I have buttermilk, which is to be used for one of the dips, and some extra milk that is used for some of the dips and spreads that we'll be having. And then I have just some avocado mayo. Some of the recipes called for mayo. I went with the avocado version. And then I am going to be making a slaw. So I have the tricolor coleslaw here, and then coleslaw dressing to make that. That's going to go with the pulled pork. Okay, over here for the pulled pork, I'm doing 2 things. I'm going to put out these Hawaiian rolls, but I'm also going to make, that's what this yellow cornmeal mix is for. I'm also going to be making cornbread waffles that the
pork and coleslaw will sit on. So that is kind of 2 variations depending on what people want. The eggs over here, 12 eggs, that's just for our family, so that's not really for the party. And then this all is for the party. So a key lime pie and some mini cream puffs. And actually this is just some non-bread dippers for some of these dips. And here's the other dessert item, a brookie, bite-sized brownie cookies. So I'm gonna cut those into smaller bite-sized pieces and display all this downstairs for our dessert area. It's gonna be great. And then I'm also making for dessert little graham crackers with blueberries. So those are gonna be our desserts for the evening. Of course, with every dips, you need chips. So I got the tortilla chip bowls. I got some Frito scoops. I got some Ritz crackers and the thin Triscuit crisps. So those are gonna be our crackers and for dipping. And then just some items, some clear forks I needed. And then I am gonna be making a cocktail in a pitcher. It's my clawback. It's White Claw, white wine, grenadine, and lime. So I needed the grenadine and the White Claw. These are both mango flavored. So that is going to be the drink that I will have made up in a pitcher. All right, this is everything, but not really. This is just everything from this one haul. Looking forward to now making all the fun food.
I get my party food inspiration from Pinterest, and I have a link below to this board with the appetizers I made for our event. Be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified when I make all the appetizers for this party and all my other videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.